as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he'll find Miller. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now McCoy. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with McCoy. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Brought down.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LaShawn McCoy taking it in. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coaches to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tony Pollard, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1.
6. Cowboys nothing.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
on 2nd down. It's Elliott. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Bell there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. Brady now on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is Miller, complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Again, they'll throw with Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott on 1st down. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. William Golston. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott, he'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Gallup, incomplete. He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Final play of the half, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Amari Cooper. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. And it is incomplete. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Double dog. That's the way. Check 3.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Quick talk. 50. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike. Check it. Reload.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, 50 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 19, Cowboys 7. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Dallas.
First down, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
To Michael Gallup. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on second and 8, Prescott. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. And they'll run on first down. Elliott down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
He was brought down by
second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. They go to Elliott again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Elliott again, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Shaq Barrett.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dallas.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes this
and they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Let's go, D. Hey, check it. Check like 39. Check like 39. So don't say nothing.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he finds Howard complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Slam. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Sugar.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Whip. Watch the whip. Kill. Hold 50.
They'll go again to Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed it.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Ezekiel Elliott.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Prescott on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott in the final minute. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Cowboys 20, Buccaneers 19. Greg Zuerlein.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Brady to throw. He completes it to Evans.
Brady's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
15 yards and leads to 3rd.
Back to throw. Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs.